So I'm here with Tyler. Can you tell us what you guys are doing here today?
Sure. What we're doing today is having the unveiling ceremony for the 2010 concrete toboggan competition. The team here at Western is called WET, for Western Engineering Team Toboggan, or Toboggan Team. And what they've done is they spent the last 8 months building and constructing and designing a toboggan that they're going to race in this upcoming competition, which starts at the end of January.
So how long have you guys been working on building the toboggan?
The team usually formulates itself towards the end of the school year, so last March, April, somewhere in there. They start putting together the designs and everything, and they do a little bit of work over the summer, but probably the majority of the work starts since September and until now.
And how can students get involved? Is it open to everybody, or how do you find out about this?
Yeah, it's open to any student at the university. Majority of students get involved are civil, environmental engineers at Western. But yeah, it's open to anybody. If you have some creativity, you can get in touch with myself or anybody at the faculty, and they'll be able to direct you to someone at the team to help get you involved.
So how long has the program been running for, and have you guys been successful before?
Yeah, this is the 6th year for WET. We've definitely been successful before. Our first year, not so good, but we did win the Best Rookie Team Award in our first time. The second year we came second in Canada, winning the Best Concrete Mixed Design. In later years we've won the Best Steering Design and Most Spectacular Run. So we're just looking to build on that every year and hopefully continue success.
So I noticed that this year's theme is Willy Wonka. Can you tell us how you guys came up with that idea, and what does that count for in the competition?
Theme is a big part of the competition. It's sort of what sets you apart from the other competitors. I can't speak too much about how they came up with it this year, but it's obviously a great theme, and they put it together really well.
I'm trying.
So I'm here with the co-captains of the Western Engineering Toboggan team. How are you guys?
Good.
So how do you think your run just went?
Pretty successful for those far.
Yeah, we're happy. It's the first time that we've been ready ahead of competition, so that's always good to see.
That's good. How long have you guys been working on the toboggan?
It's been about 10 months. In terms of actually construction, it's been about 2 months, but obviously planning and organization has been since last March, about 2 months after last year's competition.
So how are you feeling about the competition? Do you have any known competitors that you're going up against?
Well, we always have a pretty strong rivalry against Queens. I think that's the same to say with Western in general. However, for good big competition, there's generally your big engineering faculties in Ontario, University of Toronto, Queens, McMaster, Ryerson, and Carleton. And then there's also a couple out of provinces schools like University of Alberta, University of British Columbia.
So how did you guys get elected to be co-captains? Was it kind of a democracy here, or?
The way that management system was run in the past was a application process, and then it was decided upon from the previous year's team. So we were selected from last year's captains to co-captain this year. It's typically run every year by 2 co-captains, and it just seems to be working out well that way.
Okay. And how can students get involved in next year's team?
As far as next year's team recruitment, we're always looking for new bodies. I think typically we've run the toboggan team that everyone gets recruited in the summertime, but we've been taking care of a bit of the design, a bit of the management works ahead of schedule, and then we move into the first year recruitment in the early September area.
You can also, if you're interested, you can email us at wet.captains@gmail.com.
So can you guys give us a brief overview of the design of the sled?
Well, the sled itself was CNC'd, which means computer numeric controlled machined. So obviously that means it was all cut with machines as opposed to people. In the past, obviously we fabricated it ourselves, but this year we decided to go with that method, and we are a lot happier with the result. One big part of our design is a carriage drop system. Usually other teams, they design a braking system which is individual on its own, but this year we decided to incorporate it in the frame design because you can take advantage of the weight of the frame and the weight of the passengers that way.
That's cool. And what materials is the sled made out of?
The running surface itself has to be made entirely of concrete, and the actual superstructure, the frame that contains the 5 passengers, can be made out of any typical material. This year we've gone with the 1020 carbon steel just for ease of use and manufacturing. It's one of the easier materials that we're able to weld, so when it gets here it eliminates any of the errors that can occur from having students manufacturing the product rather than a professional.